What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
Act this in a monolithic way as if it's one experience. And it's not, you know, even myself being mixed. Where did you learn?
I want people to catch what he said.
We talk about blackness in a monolithic way as if it's one experience. And it's not, you know, even myself being mixed. Where did you learn to find yourself and be comfortable with yourself and embrace your blackness clearly and embrace being Filipino?
I mean, I was always like kind of sure of myself, pretty confident, but there were always those moments where I felt like, okay, I'm too Filipino for the black kids. I'm too black for the Filipino kids. I got all these different perspectives of life, and I kind of formed my own. And there's a bunch of women who need somebody to look up to that is not a certain mold, you know, that believes that there is no mold.
Right.
For what a woman should be, or what an artist should be, or what a black woman should be, or a black artist should be.
What was your experience like, you know, growing up in the Bay?
I love the Bay Area. I love where I'm from, the authenticity of it, and there's a sense of community there. So I always felt like I had a good foundation, a good support system.
What music was playing in the house?
Oh my gosh, everything. A lot of old school. My mom loves ballads. Filipinos love ballads. They love Whitney Houston. They love Mariah Carey. You know, they love Alicia Keys. I feel like I did feel something from Whitney singing. I was inspired to sing because of a Whitney, you know, and I was inspired to perform a certain way because she paved the way. My dad, he listened to a lot of Prince. He was everything. He was rock, he was blues, he was pop, he was
all our parents listened to some Prince and some the whole genre of that type of era of music was just in our house, bro. Like
that was that good music.
They really love music. That feel good music.
Yes.
I feel like we letting this food go to waste. It's getting a little bit cold.
Dig in.
We could definitely just like eat and talk. Cause I think you said it's tradition to bond over food, right?
Number one, finger food, lumpia. You gotta try that.
Okay.
Yeah, boom, cheers.
And what's this called again?
Lumpia. It's like the
Where
best.
have you been all my life?
It's the best spring roll you've ever had.
Did your mom make this in the crib?
All the time. Actually, that's how my parents met. My dad would come home from work and she would offer to cook for him. They lived across the hall from each other in an apartment complex.
You got me. To me, that's love at first.
Come on, man.
At first bite.
Yeah, love at first bite. There you go.
We got crispy pata, which is pork, pinakbit, tilapia, tocino.
I love this food. I want to know how to cook some of it. So can we go back with Chef Joe and he's going to show us how to make some of these dishes? You probably already know, but I need.
We love being in the kitchen.
I need it to be honest with you. Let's do it.
Chef Joe, thanks for having us.
Stop. Let's do this.
When, you know, your mom and your grandmother used to cook, was it special occasions, like holidays, or was it just like
it was Sundays? Every other day. They was cooking a lot, yeah.
Just come in here and be like, just order the her. That's it.
Right.
Yo, they really pointing us to work, man.
Yeah, facts.
I was watching you at the Grammys perform sometimes, and it felt like, oh, okay, there's another chamber. There's something else that we've been missing. What was the inspiration for that one?
You know, it was crazy with Kobe's passing and on the day of the Grammys, how fitting the message was. You can't always plan, you know, life. You just got to be positive and just go with it sometimes. And that's what the song is about. It's just like, it's really hard, but I know I have to trust.
When you come off from the piano and you pull out the guitar, you put your leg up and just start going and shredding on the guitar, it really made me think about the young black girls and boys that you may inspire that may not know Prince, but may know her and may know that Grammy moment. The influence that you might have on the younger generation, does that ever dawn on you?
I was just making what was honest to me. You know,
That's how
I
you
just
gotta
knew
do
what
it.
I loved. I released my project, Volume 1, in 2016. And people started to say like, wow, she's speaking my life. you know, oh, I've felt this before. And at first I was like surprised, like, oh, really? Eventually it was just like, wow, okay, I am a voice for young women, or for anybody who's felt this way. It's still kind of surreal, and I still have those moments of like, wow, you know, what other artists did for me, I'm doing for people.
Now, 100%. Here's a bar for y'all, man. The impact that you have on the community is the impression you receive.
Woo!
That's it. That's all I gotta say. Speak on it.
Told you to speak on it.
You want to dive in it? Man, you can even go back on it to where we was looking at, you know, the Filipinos do their thing when we was doing reactions to the music.
Yeah.
They was going crazy with the guitars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is.
Talented people.
Talented, man. Talented.
And to be a young Black woman who is able to unleash that power and to be able to impact other young Black women, especially to pick up a guitar. I just feel grateful and blessed, you know, to be that kind of influence.
What type of audience do you attract when you're out there?
Oh my gosh, can I tell you a story? It's very mixed. I just did this festival in Las Vegas. There's 2 days, and on the first day, it was a lot more Black artists, right? And I was on the second day. Right. And at first, I was kind of like, oh, why wasn't I on the day with like the more R&B folks? I did the show, and I was like, wait a minute. These people know the words to my songs, and they love my music. At that moment, I realized I put myself in that box. Like, why did you think that you were not prepared for this second day when my goal was to be a prince who appeals to everybody? And it was one of the best shows I ever had.
Heard that.
Let's talk about it. Because that can relate to so many people, not just musicians. And I don't want to bring it on us. I don't want to highlight it on us, but people place a lot of big words and names on us. And at first, it scared me. Because I'm like, we're just doing a reaction, y'all. We're just unifying people, getting people to understand different cultures and different people while we learn with it. But I didn't realize how much the work that we're doing meant until other people started saying what it meant.
Right.
You know, so I just want to encourage anybody who's out there doing something. You could be working as a, give me something.
Veterinarian.
I don't know about the veterinarian.
A school teacher.
School teachers impact so many people.
Yeah.
I remember looking up to my school teachers, and I had school teachers who were, it was a mixed crowd. Black, white, Hispanic. I'm trying to think of a foreign history teacher. Italian history teacher. I mean, not history teacher, but teacher. And they all impacted me in different ways. So whatever you are doing right now, show up as your best true self.
Nah, 100%. I agree with you.
Remain true to yourself and watch everything else that be added on to you. Watch doors be...
Because we didn't expect the people to. I mean, we understood that yes, how we are reacting to certain videos and how we being ourselves is helping people. You know, in depression, sad days, people who are studying and their mind is fogged and they need to just laugh for a minute. Like we knew that, but we never knew that the big titles was going to be dropped on us. You know what I'm saying? But being yourself is the most genuine, authentic version of yourself that you can be to people. And when they receive you, how they receive you is always going to be a mirror to who you are.
Right. And I'm glad that she saw that so that she could take herself out of that box.
That's important.
Because sometimes when we are working and doing things, we think only our age group, we're only going to appeal to our age group with what we're doing.
Yeah.
No, when you are operating in your gifts and in your purpose, everything's going to open for you.
You're present to everybody.
Yes.
She cooking though.
Oh man, you do it now. It's already.
What am I doing?
Mix it now.
Just mix it up?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go into the birth of her. And sitting here with you, like you're an open book with your feelings and your emotions, and especially in your music. So the acting of having everything revealed. I think on the surface it was mysterious, but you just open up. What was that thought that made you wanna maybe pull a veil?
I remember when I was making all this music, having a hard time like being honest, and everybody in my life kind of seeing me as this little girl prodigy, you know, the little girl, right? And always feeling like I had to, you know, live up to a certain expectation. It's hard to be honest. It's like, are people gonna like the music, first of all? And are they going to accept the message? Right. I didn't want anybody to know how old I was or, you know, what I look like. I wanted to get back to music being the forefront.
Yeah.
And when I released Volume 1, I said, okay, I want the cover to be just a silhouette. And that's all you get. And then I did it, and everybody was like, who is this? Who is she? I think it's so-and-so. That was the idea of just the birth of making music the forefront and people paying attention to that, focusing on.
I love that. You know, because I feel like creatives, when you are a true creative, you are not doing things for yourself. You're doing things for others. And I feel like sometimes some celebrities want to be just so full of themselves.
That is the fact.
And they lose sight on that project, that work of art that they're doing. It's not about you, the celebrity. We care about you, the celebrity, but we care about the work that you're doing and how it's impacting our lives.
Yeah, 100%.
I just gained so much respect for her.
Feel that. I mean, it goes back to what she made a comment. Talking about fitting the mold. You know what I'm saying? Having girls understand that I'm a representation for y'all, but y'all can also fit the mold of something that y'all haven't been able to identify with for so long. And then you go to her cover. It's a mold.
You can't even see her.
It's a mold, and her name is H.E.R. So who she's truly impacting? Her.
Right. Her.
That's a fire way to look at it.
Yes.
When you know your journey, bro, like the sooner you know your journey, the sooner you know who you can reach out to.
Yes,
Hey,
yes,
bro,
yes.
it's like she's killing it.
Yeah.
She killing it.
I hate going into personal stories because I don't like making it about us, but
I get you though.
our other business of what we do. And when we created that, and people would get on the mic and be like, I'm just so thankful for y'all to creating this. And I used to be like, okay, now it's not about us. It's about y'all.
Right, we gave y'all the stage.
You know?
Yeah, I feel you though. I
It's
feel
like
you.
that.
On that.
Chef Joe with the pie.
I know it smells good in that kitchen.
I made this. I did this in. You know, you talked about being scared initially and having this fear of being honest. Have those fears been alleviated? Do you feel like you can be more honest in your music?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I feel like I have a responsibility to be at this point because so many women have came to me and said, you make me comfortable being myself. Just as Black artists get put in a box, women get put in a box to be a certain way, to look a certain way, especially artists.
We did that. It's delicious.
Wow, I can smell the peanut butter.
Finished.
She said peanut butter. Bro, y'all talking my
Wait
language.
to eat this. This kare looks delicious.
This is the best seller in
Yes. It wouldn't be a Filipino meal without steamed rice on the
There's
side.
some rice, okay.
What
Chef
is this
Joe,
dish
thank
they're
you so
making?
much for allowing us in your kitchen and to cook with you, man. Like,
Yeah,
amazing.
man, we killed it. I mean, you did your thing on the
Hey, whatever recipe they just did that inquired peanut butter in them, holla at me. Let me know.
I'm going to have to make it.
I gotta make that.
on the pork ear.
Yeah.
I got in my eye.
We got the pork adobo. I did my thing on that.
Yeah.
And I think we both did our thing on the kare.
Kare, for
The
real.
peanut butter.
The
So
kare.
good. Salamat, Chef Joe.
Salamat din.
Good eating, man.
Outside of music, the Bay Area is the birthplace of the Black Panther movement.
Talk about it.
How did that influence you?
It's kind of crazy to think about, like thinking that was the center of it all. People from the Bay just naturally have this confidence about themselves, and that's really what, you know, the Black Panther movement was about. It was about like being Black and being proud. Be a leader, understand what's going on and change it, do something about it. That's the influence it had on me as far as just being proud and confident in who I am, and that I knew anywhere I went, I could be myself.
I feel like every
Bro, they so far. This conversation is so dope. And that's why it's important to know your history, because you don't realize that you're standing in the center of a birthplace. So many great people that came from your location, and then you hold on to your talent, you hold on to your gift, your purpose, and you're too shy, you're nervous, you don't want to get judged for it. In reality, your cocoon stage is going to help you get into that butterfly stage, and you're going to really be a blessing to a lot of people, just like the last people in history was the same blessing in the same place you're once standing in. Yeah, bro, you're standing in the birthplace. Do your thing, shine.
Yes,
Shine.
okay, motivational speaker.
peel back a layer, we learned a little something more about you.
Yep.
And even sonically, you explore different things. Again, opening up
Yeah.
that box of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's not just R&B. It's funk, it's soul. If you could kind of describe the evolution of your discography, that's her.
That was the perfect explanation, but thank you. It's really just been evolution of self. Like, it's been evolution of me and who I am, who I'm becoming as a woman. I think you really hear that in the music. This upcoming project is definitely going to be reminiscent of the first two projects sonically, but elevated because it's going to be much more musical. It's going to be opened up.
So, you know, finally, I want to talk about legacy. If someone were to Google search you in 10 years, what do you hope they'll find?
Man, I mean, so much has happened in the last 2 years. I don't even know what by that point what's going to be found. Like, to be honest with you, before I released Volume 1, I created a vision board, and I've pretty much covered majority of the things on that vision board. At the end of the day, all those big accomplishments, little people around the world can say, oh my gosh, this song changed my life. This song helped me get through this. I don't think I've even fulfilled my full purpose. I'm here to do multiple things, and I've only just begun. I'm only 22 years old. So, you know, sky's the limit.
Grammy Award winning 22-year-old her. You know, was that on the vision board? Was the Grammy Award on the vision board?
It was nominated and winning, yes. And I got 2. And 10 nominations in 2 years. So who knows what's going to happen. You know, it's just about impact. It's about just being myself and not being afraid of living up to any expectation but my own. And telling any other artist or any woman, black woman, whoever, that's the only expectation you have to live up to, is your own.
H.E.R, thank you so much for sitting with us.
Thank you.
For talking, for sharing this food, and hopefully we have this time again soon.
I'm sure we will.
Definitely going to end it right there, man. That was hard, bro. Hey, more videos like this can be sent our way, and we can react to more videos of her.
Yes.
100%. Yeah.
Yes, I love this. I love speaking about purpose and intentionality and just living out your dreams. I love that. I love this topic. We talk about this topic every single day, regardless if we on camera or not. You know, we're very intentional people. I gained so much more respect for her. Y'all know I'm still stuck in the 90s with Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott. That's my era. Okay? But I'm going to have to add her to the list.
Come on, man.
Okay?
Come on,
this was cool. I love how she spoke about her being Filipino and African American. I love that, black.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, let's just talk about more of that.
Let's get it.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.